Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
A shift in how local farms operate. What we're learning about the intersection of agriculture and technology.
Plus, should cannabis businesses be allowed in unincorporated parts of the county? Voters in Yakima could change the conversation.
Yeah, our William Albert will explain. Later, a trampoline accident left him with a spinal cord injury. How the community is coming together for David Sample. And it is a First Alert weather day. Stacy, take it away.
That's right, from a stormy start to a pretty nice afternoon, but is it going to stay that way? I'll have all those answers for you coming up. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us as we end the month of July together. I'm Wendy Redman.
Hello, I'm Austin Reed. Thanks for being here. All right. Thunder and lightning struck many parts of our area today, and now we are monitoring a new wildfire out in northeastern Oregon.
Plus, flooding, a big concern in some parts of our region with a new update just in on that. Let's check in with Stacy for the very latest.
That's right, guys. We do have some flood alerts. I'll step aside so you can see the area here. North Powder to Baker City now on a flash flood warning. A watch for areas just down from Heppner, Oregon, LeGrand, south of Pendleton, but the Ukiah area. So think foothills of the Blues and think burn scar areas, meaning anywhere that's had some fires. We're seeing some heavy downpours and some lightning strikes. We also have red flag warnings in place, just kind of expiring for the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. So that is good news. However, we're expecting more thunder and lightning in the next couple of days. Here's the area, though, that we're watching for potential flooding. Check this out. They've been having massive lightning strikes, heavy downpours, and again, lots of fires in the past have burn scar areas. So that's what we're keeping an eye on tonight as far as flooding goes. Here's the latest wildfire. That may have been sparked earlier today by the lightning that we saw through our region. Planning your night out, it's a warm one, but there's still potentially thunder and lightning in the forecast for some of us through the evening. Look for more storms. First Alert weather day tomorrow, once again due to thunder and lightning. Cooling trend has begun, and then we'll see temperatures actually below average as we sail into the first week of August. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thank you so much. A new question is heading to Yakima County voters for this year's general election. Should cannabis businesses be allowed in unincorporated parts of the county?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about this earlier this week, but tonight our very own William Albert goes more in depth. He explains why residents might want to start thinking about it now.
Yakima County Commissioners have approved a non-binding advisory measure, Proposition 1, that will ask voters whether to keep or lift the ban on cannabis production, processing, and retail sales. Right now, Yakima County doesn't allow for any cannabis businesses in its unincorporated area. Those are the parts of the county outside of the city limits. Even though cannabis is legal in Washington state, cities and counties still have the power to ban it through zoning ordinance. And Commissioner Kyle Curtis says a big chunk of the county's population actually lives in those unincorporated areas.
About a third of our population lives in the city of Yakima jurisdiction. The other third lives in all of our other 13 cities and municipals, and the other third of our population lives out in our unincorporated, so they're not under any city jurisdiction.
Commissioner Curtis believes voters' attitudes around cannabis may have shifted since 2017, when the last advisory vote was held.
I think when the voters hear cannabis and they hear that we're losing on thousands of dollars that are being left on the table that could be utilized here locally, I think people will consider that and vote differently.
Still, past votes have shown strong support for keeping the ban in place.
Each one indicating that Yakima residents are in favor of the ban still. However, Commissioner Curtis hopes that soon changes.
$400,000 and $500,000 a year that the county could collect through this cannabis excise tax that we're leaving on the table. And while that's only a few $1,000s, that few $1,000s actually deploy an additional deputy on our street.
But not all commissioners are on board. Commissioner Lindy from District 3 supports keeping the ban. He says lifting it would send the wrong message.
If we as a county come out and authorize recreational marijuana, we're sending a message that we think it's okay. And I don't want to send that message because I think it would be an inaccurate message.
Commissioner Lindy also points to the research he says links marijuana to teen suicide.
The most often cited factor in that suicide is the fact that they had substance abuse, and the number one substance that they found involved was marijuana. Okay? Those are things that I just can't ignore. That, you know, for a little bit of extra money into our coffer, we're putting more of our citizens at risk.
Whether you're for or against it, this is your chance to weigh in. Make sure to vote this general election. In Yakima, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Yakima County's general election will be held November 4th. Some Yakima County growers are starting to lean into technology, and experts say we could see a big shift in how local farms operate in the near future. The Yakima County Development Association works closely with agriculture businesses. They attend conferences focused on new technology that can help automate parts of the farming process, like picking hops or low-hanging fruit. Economic Development Manager Joe Schmidt says more growers are testing out these tools through small pilot programs, and there's growing interest in scaling them up.
10 folks on a tractor is now done by one truck with a couple of screens in it, drones, and then the tractor's driving themselves, and it's all pre-programmed. And it's amazing because the whole thing will get done 24/7.
The association says while adoption of all of this is still happening in baby steps, the future of farming in Yakima could soon look a lot more high-tech.
All new at 6 now, people in Toppenish were provided with some free financial education today. United Way of Central Washington, a nonprofit organization, hosted its first ever financial resource fair at Legends Casino Hotel. About 20 different financial institutions and organizations set up shop, and each taught a different money-related topic. The Yakima Federal Savings and Loan Booth, for example, talked about the importance of saving for emergencies.
Even if it's just like $5 or $10 a week, maybe don't go out and buy that coffee that morning, just putting that away so you have that extra cushion to rely on.
United Way says the goal of the event was to provide a one-stop shop for people to learn about and improve their finances.
The biggest thing that I hope people take away from today is that they are in control of their finances and the opportunities that they have in front of them.
The organization will host another fair in Yakima on August 20th. It will be at Adams Elementary from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The Yakima Valley wine industry just earned some national recognition.
Yeah, new at 6 now, Apple Valley News Now's Natalie Keller tells us more about this great award.
It seems like USA Today heard through the grapevine about the variety and quality of Yakima Valley wine. The Valley has been named one of the top 5 wine regions in the country in the publication's 10 Best Readers' Choice Awards. This is the second year in a row it's made the list.
It's great for tourism, it's great for our region, and it really gives a testament to the growers, the wineries, the winemakers who are putting out great wine.
One of those winemakers is Brian Mackey from Deneen Vineyards in Zilla.
Any sort of recognition, of course, is wonderful. You know, we know how great we are, so it's great. It's great to have other people appreciate what we're doing as well.
Mackey says that Washington is already an ideal place to grow grapes, but that the Yakima Valley's elevation and climate make it even better.
Stewart says the region was probably also selected because of the other tourism options in the area. It was first chosen by a panel of wine experts and journalists and then voted on by the public. Although the Valley was voted #1 last year, Stewart and Mackey are still proud of the award and hope to move up the ranks.
Everybody is united in an effort to make the wine better always. You know, that's part of growing grapes and making wine is that you're always improving.
Mackey says it's the same attitude they'll have as they hope to make great wine for years to come. From Zilla, Natalie Keller, Apple Valley News Now.
And voting for the award will reopen next summer. Well, coming up next here on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, we are continuing our coverage of David Sample. What we're learning about his recovery after a trampoline accident left him with a spinal cord injury.
Yeah, our Monique Garcia will tell you all about that. And let's go outside. A live picture from our Skycam network overlooking the Yakima Valley and in the Tri-Cities in Richland. Stacey has a lot to talk about in her full First Alert forecast, so stay with us. And remember, download our new Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app. Super easy. Get your phone out, scan this QR code. We'll be right back.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my 2 girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Did you know Tri-City Lumber Company isn't just for contractors? We're your local source for decking, railing, hardware, and more, open to everyone. For over 30 years, DIYers and homeowners have trusted us for quality materials and expert one-on-one advice. Now, under new ownership, we're making it even easier to shop local and build better. Skip the big box stores. Visit Tri-City Lumber today on Clearwater and Kennewick, or call us at 509-783-3322 today.
July is Ultraviolet Safety Month. Protect your skin from harmful UV rays by staying in the shade whenever possible. There's more information at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
A drunk driver just blew a stop sign and we collided. My vehicle was total. What about the vehicle? How am I gonna get to work? How am I gonna continue taking care of my family? I contacted Tamaki Law and I told them about what had happened. Tamaki made it very simple, very easy. It was a stress relief for me. If you happen to be in an accident, call Tamaki Law.
Before our service would be in and out, we wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network, and with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite and give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
Indiana battles the storm live from Seattle Sunday at noon on Apple Valley News Now.
You're watching Apple Valley News Now live at 6. An update on a Milton Freewater teen whose life changed in an instant after a trampoline accident left him with a spinal cord injury.
16-year-old David Sample has been discharged now from Craig Hospital in Colorado. His mom, Crystal Perrin, says they're now in outpatient housing nearby as David continues his rehab journey.
Perrin says her son has made tremendous strides. He's now using a manual wheelchair, pushing himself around and transferring in and out of bed on his own. And despite the challenges, she says David is determined to get back to his old routine.
He's looking forward to getting back home and just being back in his house and just being around his own environment. But also, he really would love to play basketball with his friends again. So he's just trying to get strong enough to be able to stand up and play.
Well, parents says they hope to be back home toward the end of August.
David and his family live in Milton Freewater, and the community is turning out to support them in a very big way.
Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia says the community teamed up with a local nonprofit to start a home remodelization so David can get back to feeling at home again.
Chris Egan is co-founder and president of the Brent Oliver 541 Foundation. He says the foundation is about showing others that physical or emotional injury or trauma doesn't have to limit your life.
16-year-old young man that sustained a neck injury, and Brent heard about that, and since Brent had, some common injury and had been to some of the best places in the United States for neurotrauma, it was a conviction of Brent to jump in and do what he could to help David.
Brent is Brent Oliver, who started the nonprofit organization. When it comes to going through physical and emotional trauma, he knows what the recovery feels like after having gone through it himself. His goal is to help David be set up for success once he returns home. Due to his previous injuries, Brent asked that we do his voiceovers for him. As a sign of respect, our own Austin Reed agreed to voice our interview with Brent as he talks about getting David's home ready for his return.
Built in 1907, it had cracked concrete, narrow doorways, and no accessible bathroom. So we stepped in. The concrete work is already underway. Once we receive the permits, we'll start the interior remodel, gutting and extending the bathroom, widening hallways and doors, and relocating electrical and HVAC. It's a massive job, but the community showed up. This is what it means to stand with someone, not just hope, action.
Egan says the renovations so far are moving along.
We've started the initial demolition process in preparation for concrete. I believe tomorrow forming will begin, and next week this place will look way different. All the concrete will be in place, and then we'll move forward with interior improvements.
Washington State Representative Mark Clicker, who represents the 16th District, says he wanted to take action too, saying the recovery after a major trauma takes a whole community of support, no matter where you are.
I've known Brent for a number of years, didn't realize that he had this foundation. And so when Chris Egan and Brent approached me and they said, hey, where are the connections? That's what I want to be able to do, is help make those connections to where we can help other people recognize so they can be a part of it.
David's mom, Crystal Perrin, says her and her family are thankful for everyone who has shown their support, prayers, and volunteered their time.
I mean, that's huge, because without changes to the home, I don't know how David would be able to get around. And so just seeing the community coming in and helping is just, it definitely helps our minds be at ease, knowing that things are being taken care of, even with us here putting in the work here. There's a lot of work being put in over there, and we're beyond grateful for everybody that's contributing.
Egan says there are still a need for more volunteers and donations to be able to have David's home ready for when he returns. Reporting in Milton Freewater, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Monique, thank you for that report, and we appreciate the family's time. We will have the donation link on applevalleynewsnow.com. The foundation says any donations made are tax deductible.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And I don't know about you, but I woke up to some thunder and lightning today, and we're tracking more of that, mainly here in northeastern Oregon, Elgin, LeGrand, down to John Day, Baker City, the Wallowas. And look at my lightning counter. It's off the charts. So they've got a huge storm going on. We have flash flood warnings in the area due to heavy downpours, and especially those burn scar areas. Look at this area. That is a massive cell and a massive storm happening right now. We have a first alert weather day in place for our region tomorrow, once again due to thunder and lightning possible in lower elevations. And we even saw a fire start out in the Umatilla County earlier thanks to the lightning. Upper level system track continues, and again you see it swipe right on through the Tri-Cities from Medford, Oregon, all the way through into Idaho. Let's take a look at our future cast. This is what we're keeping an eye on. That storm that's happening now will continue to kind of move a little bit closer to Pendleton and Walla Walla overnight tonight. So Pendleton could be seeing some heavy thunder and lightning and some heavy rain showers as well. On Friday, we'll see the storm kind of whip on through, and we could see some morning showers showers once again and possible thunder, lightning on and off throughout the day on Friday. So once again, first alert weather day due to the thunder, lightning, possibility of some fire starts. 91 degrees by Mart Skycam looking into the Yakima Valley. Beautiful day now there this afternoon. Winds are light at 8 miles per hour. Our sunset at 8:27. Temperatures again cooler than we were yesterday, so we are already on that nice cool down. We're sitting in the 80s and 90s in most of our region. Here's what the temps look like right around the average next couple of days, and then dipping down into the 80s as we head into the first week of August. Here's where we kind of landed for the month of July. More days above average, but pretty close to average temperatures, and several days below the average. Tri-Cities and Hermiston also right around average tomorrow. Dipping down, look at Monday down to 83 degrees, so very well below the average by 11 degrees. Tri-Cities also saw about even above average and average days, but several below average days for July. Kind of different for this part of the year. All right, overnight lows tonight again, 60s. Look for some thunder and lightning. We could see it right here, Pendleton, all the way into Walla Walla tonight. Those showers will shift on into the Tri-Cities and possibly into the Cascades. Big event going on this weekend at the Gorge by George watershed. And other than a chance of some rain and thunder showers Friday, the rest of the weekend is looking pretty good. Now, if you're heading out on the road this weekend, pretty good weather for you there in Seattle. We've also got pretty mild conditions, 80s, 70s and 80s in the Portland area. And then look out for those rain showers for the beginning of the weekend if you're heading up to Spokane with potential thunder. All right, here's the 7-day planner. There's our first alert weather day, August 1st tomorrow, with temperatures winding down. So much milder temperatures and weather on the way. Here's the next 7 days in Yakima. Once again, following and checking for possible thunderstorms tomorrow. Ellensburg's going to be a little windy over the weekend with better chances of seeing some thunder showers tomorrow afternoon. Walla Walla 90s down to the 80s. Also some breezy winds in Walla Walla. Stay on your toes tonight. You might hear some thunder and lightning later on. And in Hermiston, we also see some breezy winds. Less chances of rain tomorrow, but there it is. So that storm's pretty big. You guys see that?
Yeah.
It's about 2 hours as the crow flies from the Tri-Cities to that area. So not that far away, but yeah, pretty active weather. So
yeah, July wanting to go out with a show, I guess.
There you go. July with the show. We're rhyming again.
Is that 2 nights in a row?
See what you did there. That was pretty good.
Thanks.
All right, well, coming up next on Apple Valley News now at 6, a sea turtle returns to the ocean. Why some witnesses were emotional for this special patient.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Looking for a new appliance but don't want to wait weeks for delivery? At Fred's Appliance, our Get It Today inventory makes sure you don't have to. Thanks to our fully stocked warehouses, we have a vast selection of appliances ready for you right now. From refrigerators to washing machines, ovens to dryers, you name it, we have it ready to go. No more waiting, no more delays, just the appliance you need when you need it. Fred's Appliance. If we advertise it, we've got it. Visit any of our showrooms and get your new appliance today.
Why do patients and families immediately think of Good Shepherd? They trust our knowledge and expertise. They value the compassionate care we provide. They feel like they are being taken care of by family. From our renowned doctors and top-of-the-line technology to our state-of-the-art facilities, Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
Do you keep up with the trends or set your own?
Is the color dense enough?
Add more pigment. Launch on social.
We've got to take this global.
All right, so where do we go from here?
You've got to test it, perfect it, expand it. Never rest until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Got a family reunion in the works? Make it unforgettable at Beaver Valley Lodge. With cozy rooms, beautiful mountain views, and plenty of space to gather, it's the perfect place to reconnect and make new memories. Book direct with us and get 10% off. That means more savings for barbecues, bonfires, and all those late-night laughs. So skip the middleman and book direct today, because great reunions start with the perfect place to stay. Beaver Valley Lodge. Come as a guest and leave as a friend.
Time to check this out. Thousands of people gathered on a South Florida beach Wednesday to witness the release of an endangered animal. Pennywise is a 300-pound adult loggerhead sea turtle that arrived at Loggerhead Marine Life Center on May 18th. She was found stranded and floating off the coast of Port St. Lucie by In-Water Research Group. She suffered significant blunt force trauma to her shell from a boat strike. Staff and volunteers at the center were shocked to find out Pennywise is pregnant. Experts say sea turtles return to the same beach where they hatched to lay their own eggs. There she goes, 300 pounds.
That's a big one. A Baltimore police helicopter crew is being credited with saving a man's life after he nearly drowned in a closed city pool. Pilots responding to another call heard the dispatch, then made a split-second decision to land near Walter P. Carter Pool. One officer ran to the scene and performed CPR on the 25-year-old victim, who eventually became responsive. Still ahead in our 6:30 half hour, the Cal Ripken World Series will have Kennewick representation. Our very own Jake Gable takes you to the ballpark with the 12U Reign baseball team. That and more on the other side of the break.
Home isn't just a place. It's how you feel on the way there. At Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities, dream days are here, and so is your moment to move up to first-class comfort. Premium doesn't have to mean overpriced. Experience the 2025 GLS with low 1.99% financing, because extraordinary should never be out of reach. Bold, confident, unmistakably Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities, your way home.
Do you keep up with the trends or set your own?
Is the color dense enough?
Add more pigment. Launch on social.
We've got to take this global.
All right, so where do we go from here?
You've got to test it, perfect it, expand it. Never rest until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Get ready to party with Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos. We're turning 6, and the celebration is happening on August 20th from 11 to 3 p.m. Swing by for a day packed with amazing live piano music, lively mini performances, and a whole lot of fun. We've got giveaways, awesome anniversary discounts, and outdoor games, perfect for the whole family. Bring your love of music for a joyful community celebration you won't want to miss. Let's make some noise and celebrate Dickerson's Tri-City Piano's 6 fantastic years of pianos and music together.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Today, too many of us walk away from our primary care appointments feeling rushed and unheard.
We were frustrated too, so we decided to change the quality of healthcare here in the Tri-Cities.
At Primary Care at the PC, we take the time to truly listen. With 1-hour-long appointments, we care about the whole you. You don't have to be a member to be our patient, but once you're here, you might want to be.
Now welcoming new patients. Book your appointments online or call us at 509-783-5465. Primary Care at the PC. Play hard, live well.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's summer event time, Sam. Great time to buy.
A Ford F-Series truck.
Take your pick. Gas, all-electric, hybrid, and diesel. With impressive towing capability for any size to-do list. Like building a house.
A 2-story brick colonial.
Or hauling that boat to the lake.
What?
That's actually on my to-do list.
Oh.
Lease a 2025 F-150 XTX Super Crew 4x4 for $349 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
A new head coach and a new attitude, but it's still the most exciting game in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh my!
Seattle Kraken hockey returns this fall to Apple Valley News Now, your exclusive television home of the Kraken.
Next, DT, we're with Nikki and Brie Garcia. Plus, the all-star voices of the bad guys, too, are...
Billing the ET.
Then, on set with Leanne.
It's an ET exclusive.
Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m.
A new destination for Tri-Cities travelers where the Pasco Airport is flying to next.
Plus,
learning to ride a bike is a milestone many of us take for granted. But with children with disabilities, it can be a challenge. Coming up, how a Kennewick camp is turning those challenges into a milestone, one pedal at a time.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this final day of July. And like you said earlier, we are going out with a bang.
Yes.
In the terms of weather.
We really are. We have thunder and lightning that we've been seeing across the region today. So we have that. Stacy's been looking at some flooding in the region as well, or some potential flooding. So we just have a lot going on.
So let's check in with her now. Hello there.
That's that. Heading out with the bang. That thunder and lightning this morning was so loud. It felt like it shook my house earlier today. Right now we're tracking this storm now a little out of our viewing area towards Wallowa, Enterprise, LeGrand, down into Baker City. But look at this and look at my lightning count. Let me step out of the way. We're getting lots of strikes going on from this system, and that is the same area where we have a flood threat warning in place. So there you go, from Heppner down to Ukiah. Now, as you get to North Powder and Baker City, right where the Apple Valley banner is, that's where we could see flash flooding. And with that storm, it's been sitting there for a couple of hours. That's a very good potential there. 90 degrees right now, humidity at 35%. So there's that kind of sticky feeling outside. Winds are light at 9 miles per hour. Our sunset will be at 8:27 tonight. Temperatures are still warm, but cooler than we were yesterday all through the region, and look for even cooler temperatures tomorrow. Here's what the rest of your evening looks like. 80s and 90s, 70s and 80s with the potential of a stray shower or thunderstorm on and off throughout our entire region. More storms are possible tomorrow, so we have another first alert weather day. Our cooling trend has begun as we head into the weekend, but we're going to start to see below average temperatures. We're talking a good 10 degrees cooler than normal for the first week of August. I'll show you where that's going to happen and when coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy will get us all ready for that, and get ready for your next trip. Alaska Airlines is adding a brand new flight out of the Tri-Cities.
Yeah, the story all new at 6:30. So starting October 26th, the airline will offer daily flights to the Hollywood Burbank Airport in California. The new flight comes after Avelo, the airline that currently flies the route, announced it will be ending air service on the West Coast.
With Breeze Airlines also set to pick up flights to Hollywood Burbank in March of 26. Tri-Cities Airport Director Buck Taft says there will be plenty of ways for passengers to get to the LA area.
So this is just giving the community those additional seats and additional flights into the LA basin every day. So now on a good day, you'll have the ability to get to the LA basin 3 different times in a day.
Taft also says that passengers should continue arriving an hour and a half before flight times to ensure they can get through TSA. The Osprey Point project in Pasco was expected to kick off earlier this year. Instead, construction of the development project has been put on pause. The project is on hold as the Port of Pasco, the construction company, and the city work through a time frame and permit details. Now, the project aims to transform the 55-acre Osprey Point property into a hub for housing, restaurants, and commercial use. The project also plans to build a marketplace and improve the area's waterfront access. along with some high-rise buildings. As the groups work through the details, Port of Pasco Executive Director Adam Lincoln told us today he is excited at the possibility that this project has for the community. We're going to have more about the delays, though, on the Osprey Point project. That's tomorrow night right here on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5 and 6 p.m. Well, turning to a story that's making a difference, riding a bike is really a childhood milestone many take for granted.
That's right, but for kids with disabilities, it can take a little extra support to reach that moment.
Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen takes us to a summer camp in Kennewick that's helping turn pedals into possibilities.
At first glance, it looks like any bike camp, but for kids with disabilities, this moment is years in the making.
He is not afraid of the bike, so he goes there, he knows what he's doing, he's prepared, and I see him just in his facial expressions and how he's walking, he's very confident.
Adriana Stoll's son, Gregory, has autism. For kids like her son, the I Can Bike Camp uses adaptive equipment and trained volunteers to help kids with autism, Down syndrome, and other disabilities gain confidence on two wheels.
Every rider that comes to camp is successful in their own way. You know, everyone learns in their own at their own rate. Some riders come in and, you know, at the end of the week, they're independent solo riders. Some riders, the big goal is sometimes just breaking through that fear and sitting on a bicycle.
Here on the final stretch at the Southbridge Sports Complex, after just a couple days, many riders take off on their own for the very first time. There are 10 riders at the camp, and for each rider is at least 3 volunteers who take a class before every session on how to work alongside the riders and the bikes themselves. For volunteer Keith Solomon, seeing the joy on the riders' faces makes it all worthwhile.
To see the young children strive and thrive to learn something new, and it is just, it's one for the soul. It's really good.
With each lap, riders like Gregory are proving that with the right support, anything is possible.
Finding something like this, that they are adjusting things for each individual, is just priceless for us.
Each rider trains for over an hour a day with the goal of riding independently. Reporting in Kennewick, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
The I Can Bike Camp is held across the country. Organizers say they're always looking for more volunteers to help bring this experience to life. For information on next year's camp, just head on over to applevalleynewsnow.com. The Pasco Fire Department is teaming up with local partners to help keep families safe this summer. A special water safety event is happening this weekend, and it's about more than just fun at the pool. Check it out. On Saturday, families can head to Memorial Aquatic Park starting at 5 p.m. for a free water safety event. Pasco Fire Department's water rescue team will be there. They will offer hands-only CPR training, education on local waterway safety, and free personal flotation devices. The life jackets were donated by the Washington State Parks Boating and Water Safety Program, and firefighters will be on hand to make sure each one fits just right.
Say it's too big, there's always chances that it could pop up. Not only just pop up and off their body, but if it popped up and covered their face, covered their airway. And then are they able to untangle themselves, get it down in order to float and stay above water?
The water safety event leads into a free family swim night at 6:15 with a movie in the park to follow after dark. Organizers hope families walk away safer and with a little summer fun too. The event is free, as I mentioned, and you don't need to register in advance. Just head on over to Memorial Aquatic Park this Saturday for safety swimming and a movie under the stars.
In local sports tonight, the 12U Reign baseball team punched their ticket to the Cal Ripken World Series after winning the Pacific Northwest region.
Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable spent time at practice with the Missouri-bound team.
After winning the state tournament in Kennewick and the regional tournament in Montana, the Reign baseball team is headed to Branson, Missouri for the Cal Ripken World Series. You might be wondering who Reign is. Rain Sports Performance is a baseball facility in Pasco that hosts lessons and has their own tryouts for teams. This team is representing Kennewick American Youth Baseball.
Rain is the organization is a specific area, but to play under the KA logo, we have to be specific area. So all our boys are from Pasco and East Kennewick.
The sentiment of pride was echoed among both coaches and players.
It felt good, like all the practices that we've done have paid off. We won state and then we won regionals, so then all our hard work is going to pay off in World Series.
The team is looking for some help from the community to pay for travel costs to Missouri, with multiple fundraisers set up.
So 100% of the proceeds are going to help the team get to Missouri, and their flights, hotel, all the travel costs that are included in that. We're doing the GoFundMe, like you mentioned. There's a nonprofit donation to Kennewick American Youth Baseball that will go to us.
The 42-team tournament starts on August 6th, featuring 25 teams from the United States as well as 17 international teams. In Kennewick, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Jake, thank you. The Rain team has multiple fundraisers coming up to help with the costs of travel, including one tonight at Proof Kitchen and Bar in Pasco. Still ahead here at 6:30, we have a very important consumer alert for parents tonight.
You'll want to stay tuned for that. And Stacy is coming back with your full First Alert weather forecast. Make sure you scan that QR code and get the Apple Valley News Now weather app today. We'll be right back.
Indiana battles the storm live from Seattle Sunday at noon on Apple Valley News Now.
Before our service would be in and out, we wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network, and with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite and give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
Form or function? Should we push the timeline? Will it hold?
Should we outsource? What do you think?
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller, faster,
even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No, that's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Ever since Emmy got a new mattress from Denver Mattress, her math scores are through the roof. And Billy, nothing but the best sleep thanks to Denver Mattress. And now he's undefeated, 228-0. And during the back-to-school sale, setting up your star student for success is simple. Buy any Denver Mattress brand mattress and get a second half off. Or get 60 months no interest and free shipping. Add superior sleep to your student supply list during the back-to-school sale only at Denver Mattress.
July is Ultraviolet Safety Month. Remember, UV causes skin cancer, so always wear sunscreen with an SPF of at least 15. More at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
At Bruce Heating and Air, our technicians are not incentivized by commissions or to find problems. We only look for solutions to keep you cool. Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $1,650 off on a new Daikin Fit system.
Life. It's a crazy thing when you think about it. It's either about making memories or remembering those moments that matter most. Broadmoor RV has been serving families and its community in the Pacific Northwest for over 20 years. From travel trailers to toy haulers, truck campers, motorhomes, and fifth wheels, we have what you need to start creating memories with the ones you love. So get out there and make those memories last a lifetime. Broadmoor RV. We make camping fun.
Okay, bye.
I met a cute poodle outside.
Oh, really?
She said everyone's talking about you and how you work for free. That can't be true.
Sure it is. When you're injured and have the heavy hitter on your team, we win or it's free.
Free?
Yeah. You don't pay us a penny unless we win for you.
That's doggone crazy.
Hello? Yeah, sure. That cute poodle you were talking to wants to have a play date.
Let's go.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Welcome back, everybody. We have a consumer alert for you, 2 of them actually. Nearly 2,000 toy kitchens for kids are being recalled over a strangulation hazard.
Well, kids could get their clothing caught on the hooks for kitchen accessories such as pots and pans. 1 death was even reported.
And Backyard Kids is recalling the Kid Craft Farm to Table model play kitchens. Backyard Kids has voluntarily agreed to provide free replacement hooks. The toy kitchens were sold on Amazon and online through Kid Craft and Walmart from 2018 through July. Owners should immediately stop using the kitchens, remove the hooks, and contact Backyard Kids for free replacements.
More than 300,000 step stools are being recalled for fall and injury hazards. Durrell Home Furnishings is recalling its Costco 2-step kitchen steppers that were sold nationwide. The problem is with the safety bar that attaches to the back. The company has received more than 30 reports of the safety bar detaching or breaking, which has led to 2 head injuries. If you have one of these steppers, they say stop using it and contact the manufacturer for a free repair kit.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, we've had an active weather day and we continue to see it. A little out of our area, but you guys need to check out this lightning storm, thunder and lightning storm going on in northeastern Oregon, Joseph area out by the Wallowas, Baker City. Look at my lightning counter there on the right. It is very active, and this also just happens to be the place where we have a flash flood warning or advisory in place, keeping a very close eye on that. That's heavy rainfall. There's probably some hail mixed in there, and of course, lots of lightning strikes. We also are looking at another active day tomorrow. Therefore, we have a first alert weather day. Once again, lightning could be starting some fires in our region over all of our critically dry vegetation. Here's that upper level system track. And again, you see it just slide right here through the Tri-Cities up to Spokane, Panhandle of Idaho, and right where it is happening tonight. Here, let's take a look at our future cast. I'll step out of the way. We see that storm kind of making its way a little more north to Cabbage Hill, eventually up to Tollgate area. We're also keeping an eye on that area for some possible flash flooding, especially in burn scar areas. This is heavy rain, and this storm has been planted here for like the last couple of hours, so I don't see it moving on out. Now, as we get closer to tomorrow morning, more of that will start to move up into the Tri-Cities, Hermiston area, Walla Walla, and Dayton throughout the afternoon, squeezing together, bringing some showers from Pendleton all the way to the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. And then we'll start to see things calm down as we get into our Saturday. But active weather once again tomorrow, and a first alert weather day for you. So just be aware of that. Thunder roars, head indoors. I used my Apple Valley Now First Alert app today for my walk because I heard some thunder and I got to see exactly where it was on the radar. 90 degrees, Dust Devil Sky Cam. Winds are light at 9 miles per hour. Great evening to be out at the ballpark. Looking pretty good out there. Temperatures are still on the warm side, but we're cooling and several degrees cooler than we were just yesterday. Here's the trends as far as temperatures go. We're going to drop well below average as we kick off August 1st tomorrow. Look at that first week of August. Temperatures down in the 80s. This is what the month of July turned out for Yakima. Almost even above average and right at average days, but several below average days. Same thing in Tri-Cities and Hermiston. We're going to stay around average, and then we start cooling down to the 80s for a few days and then back to the low 90s. Here's the month of July for the Tri-Cities area as well. All right, let's take a look at our temps tonight. It's going to be pretty mild in the 60s. Watershed, a lot of people head out to that. Might be dealing with a few showers tomorrow, but the rest of the weekend, perfect for that festival. Here's your 7-day planning forecast. Breezy winds and yes, another first alert weather day. Once again, be checking for that thunder and lightning. Better yet, get the Apple Valley News Now weather app so you can see exactly where the storm is hitting right there on your device. Here's what it looks like in Yakima for the next 7 days. Ellensburg going to be a little windy and a pretty good chance of seeing a thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon in the region. Walla Walla also has a pretty good chance. Walla Walla, be heads up tonight. Keep your ears open and be ready for anything there. And then things get breezy and cooler. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston. So slight chance of rain it looks like on Sunday there, but overall things will start to mellow out after tomorrow. So Saturday should be good. Sunday might be a little cloudy in the area. So temperatures are cooling down. Hey, I like it.
That's interesting for August.
There you go. Absolutely.
We'll take it. All right, Stacey, thank you. Okay, coming up next here at 6:30, a special trending tonight. It is a day to honor and spread awareness about, you guessed it, mixed breed dogs. We are celebrating National Mutt Day when we return with some familiar faces, too.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Brian Smith.
And I'm attorney Megan Hale. Thank you for voting us Yakima's first choice for personal injury, civil law, and best overall law firm.
We are honored and grateful to be part of this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
Hey there, cool cats and groovy gals. Looking for a place where the good times roll? Cruise into Town Square Adult Day Center in Kennewick, where the jukeboxes jump in and the vibes are always good. Games, music, laughs, and a crew that treats you like solid gold. Way more fun than sitting at home watching the tube. Don't be a square. Make every day a blast from the past. Check out our early enrollment specials. Town Square Adult Day Center, where feeling young at heart is always in style. Feeling overwhelmed? It's time to shed your worries, literally. At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got the perfect shed to clear the clutter, create space, and bring peace to your life. Man cave, playhouse, done. Want something custom? We'll build it just the way you want it. And we deliver for free. Summer is here. Shed the mess, shed the stress. See dealer for special pricing. Visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds today in Kennewick or West Richland.
Got a family reunion in the works? Make it unforgettable at Beaver Valley Lodge. With cozy rooms, beautiful mountain views, and plenty of space to gather, it's the perfect place to reconnect and make new memories. Book direct with us and get 10% off. That means more savings for barbecues, bonfires, and all those late-night laughs. So skip the middleman and book direct today, because great reunions start with the perfect place to stay. Beaver Valley Lodge. Come as a guest and leave as a friend.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Ready for takeoff!
Because we know your house is more than a home.
Whoa!
It's where their dreams take flight.
Hey, Dad!
And when you feel protected, your family can dream fearlessly.
How's it going, Captain?
A-OK.
Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Indiana battles the storm live from Seattle Sunday at noon on Apple Valley News Now.
All right, time for what's trending. It is a day to spread awareness and honor mixed breed dogs.
AKA a mutt.
A mutt. And these are pictures of some of our Apple Valley News Now furry friends.
There's Sadie and Sunday.
So there's your pups.
Cockapoos.
There's Lydia.
Happy birthday, Lydia.
Sales department. It's her birthday, too. Yeah, who else do we have? Is that Scout? I think that's Scout, Justin's dog. I could be wrong.
Adorable. Aww.
There's my dog, Lila. And she's a Cavalier King Charles mix. Not sure who that is.
A little white dog.
Oh my
Cute white dog.
Adorable.
There's Daffy, right? Is that Daffy?
That's Daffy.
Our news director's dog, Aaron's. Oh, that is Josh Colbrand's dog.
Aww,
yes.
Maisie.
There's Alfred, my Chihuahua mix.
Alfred.
Not sure who that is.
It's like going through a photo album right now.
It really is. It really is.
So apparently we love our mutts at the station, right?
We absolutely do. And we have loved seeing your pictures as well that you've been sharing with us online. They are so sweet. And we just wanted to quickly mention this holiday was established about 20 years ago to help promote their adoption, which is often overlooked for purebreds. Some of these photos were shared by our online community on social media, and we also included some of our own.
There you go.
Cool.
National Mutt Day.
National Mutt Day. All right. We are going to be back with your reason to smile right after this.
Your Tri-City Dust Devils are still basking in the glory of the boat races and playing as the Columbia River Rooster Tails all weekend long. Friday, August 1st is a family feast night with special prices on select food and drinks thanks to Yoke's Fresh Market. And Saturday, August 2nd, we'll all enjoy a post-game fireworks show thanks to Teamsters Local 839. For tickets, head to the official site, DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
Home isn't just a place. It's how you feel on the way there. At Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities, dream days are here, and so is your moment to move up to first-class comfort. Premium doesn't have to mean overpriced. Experience the 2025 GLS with low 1.99% financing, because extraordinary should never be out of reach. Bold, confident, unmistakably Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities, your way home.
Do you keep up with the trends or set your own?
Is the color dense enough?
Add more pigment. Launch on social.
We've got to take this global.
All right, so where do we go from here?
You've got to test it, perfect it, expand it. Never rest until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Real Estate Services, Christine Connolly, Realtor.
And welcome back. We wait for it every day. Your reason to smile. Brad sent a different picture earlier, so I did his second one. Brad was out checking out the stormy skies this morning. QR code, top of your screen. That's how you get your photo on TV, thanks to our friends at Lifetime Dental Care. And we haven't done this for a while. This will put things into perspective. Okay, so 32 days to Labor Day, the unofficial end of summer, right? But the actual official end of summer is just 52 days away, guys. 92 days to Halloween. I know we've all been doing Summerween. I've been seeing that trend, which I'm a fan of that. And then 119 days till Turkey Day. So wow, look at that. Summer is slipping away.
I thought we just started it.
Right? It feels like it, right?
It
But
does.
Nope, it's nearly gone.
All right,
So-
blinking it's Halloween, I guess. All right, that'll do it for us. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your Mutt Day.
Yeah.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good one.
Extra treats for the dogs tonight.